What is going on? What is going on, everybody? It is Kings and Dreams. I'm here live. Yes, I know. Everybody's talking about this thing right now. Everybody's talking about this thing, and I got some things to say about it too. Listen, um, first things first, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to my moderator, Felicia Jordan. Yes, man, we're gonna have this conversation, man. One of the most important things before we do get started is for me, when I look at this whole thing, I look at this thing as far as mental awareness, especially for us men, right? And one of the most important things as far as mental awareness is being able to control our emotions, being able to think, being able to know when to react, being able to know our audience. One of the most important things that I've noticed is in this whole situation is that regardless of whose side you're on, whether you think Will Smith was justified, whether you think he wasn't justified, is that there's a time and place for everything. So let me break everything down from my perspective, right? So I went to bed very, very early last night. For all of you guys who don't know, I just came back from Medellin, Colombia. Came back on Thursday, and so I had to go right back into work. So for those of you guys who don't know, I work for a biotech company, global company. So yesterday I knocked out early because I had an early Monday morning. So I wake up. So I go to sleep around like 9 o'clock, and I wake up around 4 o'clock in the morning. About to get my workout in, and then all I see, all of my timeline, Will Smith, Chris Rock, the memes, everything. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? What happened at the Oscars? At first, I thought it was a joke. Thought it was a joke. So I'm watching everything what's going on, and I see the slap. So I'm like, okay, was this stage? Was this for real? Then I'm watching during the commercials, Will Smith publicist is talking to him, and Denzel Washington is pulling him over to the side. Now, Denzel Washington is not any comedian, so I'm like, okay, all right, this thing is real. So, nonetheless, I watch everything from the beginning, and I think that Will Smith he took the the situation with August Alsina, the memes, the constant disrespect, and I think that everything that he felt inside of him, he took that and he just went right at Chris Rock, and that was for everything that he's been seeing on the internet, all the jokes, all the memes, everything like that. Now, I'm not excusing his behavior at all because the thing about it is that Will, this is your fault. Well, let me tell you why this is your fault. As a man, one of the things I talk about on my channel is men being leaders. You got to have your household in order. When this whole August Alsina thing, actually even before that, um, allowing your wife to put you guys in a position to have the open marriage. What a lot of people don't know, the open marriage was actually Jada's idea. I know people say that they had the open marriage, but it was actually her idea. So Will went with it. But the thing about it is that when you went with it, you allowed her to dictate the terms of you guys' marriage. Now, I've never been married, but I've been in relationships. And the thing is that, men, we have to be the leaders and we have to be the driving force in that relationship. I always say men, the head, the woman, the neck. So you can't let her be the head, right? Now, fast forwarding the August Alsina situation, right? Everybody's seen it. The memes came out, the crying memes, all of that stuff. Now, I don't agree with the crying memes because you could really tell that Will Smith was hurting there. And He was really, really going through it. Now, all that being said, to last night, that behavior is still not justified. I understand Jada has what's it called I'll I forget the name but she has a disease where I believe like her hair falls out. She's unable to grow her hair to a certain length. And Chris Rock made the joke. Now again, Chris Rock is a comedian. Chris Rock is gonna make jokes. Sometimes comedians make jokes that are uncomfortable. They do that all the time. That is what comedians do. Now, I understand you want to defend your wife. You felt disrespected. Not on the Oscar stage, man. Not on the Oscar stage. You know, um, just what 4 or 5 years ago, we just boycotted the Oscars because they weren't showing love to black people. Now they showing love to us, and then two A-list celebrities. However you feel about Chris or Will, they are both A-list celebrities, and then one of them jumps up and slaps the other one. Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. Let me pause and let me just take a look in the chat here. Let me see what's going on. See some people in here, man. Learn to Travel TV, not a popular opinion. Chris Rock controlled himself and he did the right thing by doing nothing. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's not really much you could do in that situation. You don't want to have a like fist fight in the middle of the Oscars, man. That would have been bad. Felicia Jordan. Ah, yes. Please wipe your feet at the door. Yes, 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 yes. Omar. Yes, man. What's going on, man? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was supposed to get into my Medellin, but I like I said, I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and my phone was just going crazy. So I was like, you know what? I have to say something about this here. The entire thing was staged. I thought so too, but no, like the way like if you look like in the commercials, Will Smith publicist is talking to him, Denzel Washington pulled him to the side, and Bradley Cooper. Like, no, that thing was legit, man. The thing was legit. It looked staged, but no, it was legit. Ah, nah, 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 Omar. No, not staged, man. Hola from Medellin. Yes, yes, yes. ¿Qué paso? ¿Qué paso? ¿Qué paso? ¿Qué tal? LB, what's going on, man? On the check-in, man. Salute, salute, man. I appreciate you, bro. Ah, nah, I don't think so, man. You know, I'm gonna speak from the standpoint that I believe is real. I believe is real. Yeah, exactly. Agreed. Not for nothing, but no grown man is gonna get smacked on. No, no. There's a time and place for everything, right? Like now, if this was backstage and Will Smith had smacked Chris Rock, no cameras, like it would have been a fight. It would have been a fight. Chris Rock, you know, like he looked like he wanted to do something, but there's millions of people watching you. And don't forget, these are two black men, A-list celebrities, popular black men. So, like, what would have been the headline? Both men getting into a fight at the Oscars. So, because Chris Rock didn't defend himself, um, you think like it's staged? Nah, I can't roll with that, brother. Ah, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alopecia, alopecia. I think that's how you pronounce that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Felicia, but I think it's pronounced alopecia. Yes, yes, it was. It was definitely N-word ish. Cooling, brother, cooling, 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 man. Absolutely, man. Definitely, definitely support the Cash App, man. Anything helps, man. Appreciate it, man. as I'm building up. Hold on. Yes, Tyler Perry got involved too. Yes, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. Well, when I first saw it, Felicia, I did think it was staged, but I started watching like videos, like I started watching like the whole videos, and then I started watching like when they went like to commercial break, and I saw Will Smith's publicist. She was talking to him at like two or three commercial breaks, and then I saw Denzel talking to him. I saw Bradley Cooper, and then yeah, I forgot about Tyler Perry. So that was when I was like, okay, like this thing is real. And then also when he sat down and he was like, "Keep your wife's name out my mouth." Like that looked legit. That looked legit. So he looked like really really upset. I think one of the reasons why people think that it's staged is because when Chris Rock had said the joke, like Will Smith was laughing at first, but I think Will Smith was laughing not like because it was funny. I think he was laughing because he's like, all right, like I'm tired of people, talking about me, talking about my wife, whatever. And like, it's kind of like when you kind of like laugh, like when you get like a little bit upset, and then you kind of like you just kind of like snap, you kind of snap or whatever the case is. So I think that's what happened in that particular situation. So I don't necessarily think that Will Smith was laughing because he thought it was funny. I thought he was laughing because like he was angry and he was trying to shake off the anger, but he couldn't shake it off, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna just finally do something about it. And Chris Rock caught the brunt of everybody getting slapped. I mean, Chris Rock caught the brunt and he got slapped for everybody who had been making the memes, all of the stuff talking about Will Smith. Yeah, full contact. Yep. These two cats, Smith and Rock, may have only been the two that staged it. I don't know, man. I can't go into that conspiracy theory, brother. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but not me, man. I don't believe that. Yes, thank you. Okay, appreciate you. You do not use Cash App. Yeah, I only have Cash App right now until I am monetized. I think after I get 500 subs, I should be able to. But yeah, man, just help me get to 500, then 1,000, and then you'll be able to send like super chats and stuff like that. But for right now you can only send Cash App, you know. And if you don't have Cash App, it's cool. Just keep showing support. It's all good, man. Shout out to you, Omar. Well, yeah, that's true. He's a great actor. He won an Oscar. I still, it was real, man. It was real. Yes. Lupita. What's her name? Lupita. Yeah, 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 yeah. She was shocked. She was shocked. Because he was like, "Keep your wife's name out your mouth." She's like, "Oh man, things is about to get spicy there." All right. So back to what I was saying. Um, this whole situation is ugly for a lot of things. Now, one of the things that I've seen on social media is I've seen like a lot of the females, um, you know, congratulating Will, saying, you know, I want a man like Will Smith to stand up for me, and I get it, ladies. You want a man that's gonna protect you, and men, we should protect our women, definitely. There's a time and place for everything, though. Like, not on national television, not at an event like the Oscars, where the Oscars for so many years has let's just be real. Oscars has been an event that has mostly been for people who are not African American. Yes, they will have African American there, but a lot of us have lost Oscars that we should have won. right? Like Denzel Washington, there's no reason why he only has what, one or two Oscars. Well, one for Best Actor. How many movies has he had? Come on, no way, no way, no way. Um, so you think about all of these other things, right? And um, you think about the audience. You think about where the location is, who's watching this, and we as black people, we gotta remember. We gotta remember. It was somebody famous who said this. I can't remember who it was, but they said that when black people, when we come to work, it's not a job. We come with a responsibility, and that is so true. Like when I go to work every day, I always try to be cognizant of what I'm saying, of what I'm thinking, who I'm conversing with, and how I'm conversing with these individuals. So you don't want to be the stereotypical, like, yeah, he said something about my girl, so I snuffed him. Yeah, what's up, bro? Like, come on, man. Not at the Oscars. Kind of like what you said, LB. The N word ish. Like, not at the Oscars. Will Smith is in a $10,000 tuxedo. Chris Rock probably same thing. Like you got the nice drip on, man. Like that's not the time and place to do the N word ish, man. It's not like you on the block and somebody got a pair of Tims on or whatever the case is. I mean, even then you still don't want to do it. But I'm saying there's a difference when you have a $10,000 tuxedo on when you just got like white tee and Tim's and some jeans. You know what I mean? Um, and another thing I want to get to is like the psyche of why it happened and why it should not happen. When we as men, when we as men, um, we have to know when to keep our emotions in check. Now, we're not perfect. Not at all. I just had a situation this past weekend where I actually lost control of my emotions, but I was able to kind of reel myself in, check myself, and say, you know what? I know that I need to do better. Whether I was right, wrong, or indifferent in that situation, but I was able to check myself in that particular situation and know that I need to do better, right? And hopefully Will knows, and I think he does because Will knows that he himself knows that he needs to do better because what he did was completely unacceptable. It was unacceptable, and to a comedian nonetheless. Now, I'm not sure if Chris Rock knew about Jada Pickett's disease, but I'm of the belief, even if he did know, that GI Jane joke, it wasn't that bad. I thought it was kind of funny, but again, the emotions of where. Let me say this. Let me say this again. How you keep track of your emotions is is one of the best tools that you can have as a man, because if you don't keep your emotions in check, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna be this highlight. You're gonna be this highlight. Everybody's gonna be talking about the wrong things. Now, Will Smith won this award, and it was a great movie. I forget the name of the movie, but it was about Venus and Serena Williams. Thought it was a good movie. Well, the movie itself, it was okay, but I thought he did a great job as playing their father. Thought he did an excellent job as playing their father. Now, the thing is that with that movie, no one's going to be talking about the great job that he did. Everybody's going to be talking about the slap heard around world. Now you're another meme. Now you're another highlight reel. Gotta keep your emotions in check, man. You gotta keep your emotions in check. All right, let me see what's going on in the chat here again. They want a man they can control at any whim, an emotional man. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, LB, a lot of like most men are beta men, especially in our community. Just to be transparent, we were raised by we were raised by single moms, and we didn't have a dad in the house, and that's no excuse or anything like that. But thing is that like we have to kind of deprogram ourselves to get that to get that beta mentality out of us, and we as men have to be cognizant of that fact. Yes, that shouldn't happen at the BET Soul Train Awards. We need to live by standards. Agreed. Absolutely. Any award show. I'm just saying, especially the Oscars, it shouldn't happen. Definitely not. Definitely not. Always support people striving to make their lives better. Absolutely. Agreed. Agreed, man. Agreed. King Richard. Yes. Learn to travel TV, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Hey, learn to travel, man. I will. I'm gonna drop the link. See if you want to come on here and hear what you got to say about it. Let me know if you're cool with that, bro. Yep, unacceptable. Whether it was staged or not, case in point. Exactly. Yeah, whether it was staged or not. I mean, everybody is talking about it. This is probably going to be the conversation for at least the remainder of this week because we're in a microwave age. But the thing about it is that you don't whether it was staged or not. Like this is not what you want when you just. I think this is his first Academy Award for best actor, I believe. So this is not how you want to celebrate a win, man. This is not how you want to celebrate a win. Like to me, like it. If I was Will and I felt the way about what Chris Rock said when I had won the award, like I probably would have took a shot at Chris Rock then, you know, as opposed to going on the stage and just slapping him in the face. You know what I mean? There's a certain way you can accept your award and also defend your wife's name. Uh, how I feel about who he's defending, that's beside the point. But you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, I saw that. KS said that. Absolutely, absolutely. Emasculated entanglement syndrome, EES. Yeah, I saw that, man. I saw that. I agree. Mike S, what's up, Kings and Dreams? Just dropping by. Mike S, salute to you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Question kind of topic regarding beta male. Is it okay to ask? I have a scenario question. Yeah, man. Go ahead. Ask your question, man. Ask your question, man. We chopping it up. Um, I'm only gonna be on here. Um, hold on. I'm only gonna be on here. Probably till like 9:30, maybe 9:45. Shout out to TMD because he's gonna be going live at 10. So I'm gonna check out his live because he and I will be Taylor Made Dreams and I. We're gonna be collabing this week. Not sure of what day, but it'll probably be later this week. So but he's going live at 10 to talk about this very topic. So I want to show him some love too. Will Smith displayed beta male behavior, leading with emotions. Agreed. Yeah, he led with emotions. He led with his emotion. Didn't think about. I think it was afterwards. Like Tyler Perry, Will Smith, Bradley Cooper, his publicist. It was after I think when everybody kind of talked to him, and then when he was getting his acceptance speech, now he realized like, oh man, like I just messed up. This was supposed to be one of the biggest nights of my career, and I just messed it up because I got emotional and I slapped somebody. You know. Um, A question. So I was on Razor Razors live. For those of you guys who don't know Razor Raze, he's another content creator. And the question that came about, was that do you think that Chris Rock is going to sue? If you were Chris Rock, would you sue? And let me know in the chat. I want to hear if you guys would sue. Ben, my man Ben, what's going on, man? I don't think it was Beta Will. At the end of the day, that's his wife. I will never look down on another man for defending his wife's honor. Well, okay, so let me let me counter that, Ben, with the question, right? So now I get what you're saying about defending your wife's honor, right? Now, would you agree that there is a time and place for everything? The reason why I asked that, especially it seems like everybody that I know that's in this chat, at least are of African American descent. So in that scenario, do you think that it was a better opportunity could have presented himself to defend his wife? So let me ask you that, Ben. Yeah, get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Put some respect on the likes, man. Likes are free. Likes are free. Man goes to gym regularly, talks to a honey a lot. That's a lot younger. She's not interested, but she claims to be having money problems. Oh, okay. This is your question. Okay. All right. So, man goes to the gym regularly, talks to a female that's a lot younger. She's not interested, but claims to be having money problems. Oh, she trying to simp you out, man. Yeah. So we call that the S word test. Yeah, she's trying to simp you out. So, if she's not if she's not interested, showing genuine interest, and she's already asking for money, she's asking for money, but she's not giving up no honey. Use a dummy. That's it, man. Oh, would it be Beta who to offer her money for? Yes, it would be. Yes, it would be. Simple. Okay. I mean, as long as it would be a Beta move, but I mean, as long as both parties understand like what it is, like like this is just a P for P type of situation. You not trying to wife her up. She not trying to make you her boyfriend. Y'all just doing y'all. She needs some bills paid. You got an itch that need to be scratched. If y'all both consenting adults and y'all making that happen, then yeah. But like if you catching feelings, or you catch your feelings and you paying all her bills and all that stuff, but she's not showing you genuine interest, then yes, that is a beta male move. Don't say facts to Ben, Felicia. No, I'm only trolling you. He was laughing at the joke at first, but once saw her reaction, decided to handle his business. Yeah, that's even worse. I mean, so I think you might have missed what I was saying earlier, Ben. But what I was saying was that I think he was laughing, like he was frustrated, but he was laughing like kind of like still getting upset about it. So I don't think he was laughing because he thought it was funny. I thought he was laughing because like he was getting pissed, and like the anger started to get to him, and then he got up and decided to somewhat do something about it. But I just don't agree in the time and place. I do agree with defending your wife, but there is a time and place for that. Learn to travel TV. Why did Will laugh at the joke? Yeah, just kind of what I was just saying. In my response to Ben. So I think now this is my perspective, right? So take this with a grain of salt. But I think he was laughing because he was getting angry. Like he was getting angry, and He was trying to channel his anger to the point where he was like, you know what? Like, I can't hold it in anymore. I got to do something about it. Like, you ever gotten so mad to the point where like you start laughing and you like, all right, you know what? I'm about to pop off and do something. So I know I have. So I guess I'm speaking about it from personal experience. I'm very level headed now, very zen. In my wild days, he trying to play the long game to wear her down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Learn to travel. Add more context to that. You know me, King. I wouldn't have handled it that way, but I can't fault Will for doing what he did, especially considering how publicly she shamed their marriage. But Ben, exactly. Like she put their marriage on Front Street. So who Will needs to be checking is her, not Chris Rock. So yeah, come on, man. Come on, Ben. I get what you're saying. Like this, okay, you can defend your wife's honor. That's great. You can defend your wife's honor, but your wife put you in this position. Like the wife should not put her husband in compromising positions. Like she put him in a compromising position for him to be under the scrutiny. That's my point about it. All right, let's see. What do we got, Omar? Okay, I'll let my friend know that it's not a beta move, especially since he is married. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that'll be like his little, side John or whatever. But here's the thing: as long as he's taking care of the responsibilities with his wife, because if you are not taking care, let me finish reading this. Hold on. All right. So he sees this really young chick and he wants to get with. She's not a pro, so he doesn't know how she will respond. Well, listen. Um, those are two consulting adults. They need to have a very transparent conversation. So he likes how she looks. She needs money. So he's also married. Now, I would say to this person, your friend, if he's married, he has to make sure that he is not giving up the resources. He's not giving up resources that can affect his family. What I mean is that if you're married and you have a woman on the side, I'm not condoning this behavior, but if you have a woman on the side, you have to make sure that you are not giving up resources that can affect your family. What I have noticed at times, there are men that will meet a nice, pretty young thing and will give up resources that hurt their family, right? So, in this scenario, your friend needs to have a conversation with this woman, needs to figure out what it is that she's looking for, the amount, and if he can't afford it, then and they're consulting, you know, that's on them. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying that's on them. But uh do not give up the resources that you have for for your family. Not for a piece of cookie, man. There's so much cookie. There's so much cookie in this world. There's so many flavors of cookie in this world, man. Um, it's not that serious, man. All right. At the end of the day, I ain't mad at Chris Rock and I ain't mad at Will. Chris is a comedian and that's his job. But Will remaining one of the most honorable brothers I've seen these days. Mm. Ben, you know I'm gonna disagree with that one. That was a beta male move, man. It was a beta male move, and Will Smith should have held it together. Like even if it was like backstage and he confronted Chris Rock and said, "Hey, listen, man, I didn't like that joke about my wife." Just don't do it so publicly, like right on the stage. Like to me, like it just seemed very it seemed like it just seemed like a very simpish move. And I love Will Smith. I love Will Smith. That doesn't, I just bought his book recently. I thought his book was great. I still would recommend anybody reading his book. So this is not about me, trying to come down on Will Smith per se. I'm just talking about the situation and Will Smith's behavior. Like I still have, respect for Will Smith as an actor. He's very talented. I still will support him. But in this particular situation that happened last night, and the situation that has been going on as of late, with his wife Jada, the August Alsina situation, has been handled very incorrectly, and Will Smith has been looking like a beta male for the past like 2.5 years or so. So I'm just saying, like, I want Will Smith to get back on the square. So anybody watching this, don't think like I'm like boycotting Will Smith. I'm not, but I am boycotting his behavior, if that makes sense. Oh no, he has plenty of money, no impact on family. That's what my friend told me. All right, well, tell your friend, I guess, go for his man. Salute to him and do what he got to do. Just be careful. Just be careful, man. Chris isn't pressing charges because he understands. I ain't talking about Jada. We all know Jada is wrong. But Will fighting for his wife's honor regardless. I have mad respect. Yes. If I was Will Smith, yeah, I'm married. I would defend my wife, but again, yes, I would handle that situation differently. And I guess what you're saying is, correct me if I'm wrong, Ben, but I think you're saying like the overall premise of the man defending his wife, where his wife feels disrespected, right? Not necessarily you believe in the outcome, but you believe that a man should defend his wife if his wife feels disrespected. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. The world need more husbands and father like Will, and Will deserves so much better than Jade. Agreed. 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 Yep. That's probably one of the comments of the night right there, man. Agreed. What is a fair amount that my friend offer this honey? My friend was thinking about $200 per meet. He said it would be a quickie 200 dollars for 30 minutes. Omar, we're gonna have to talk about this offline, man. Man, talk about a finesse. Just because you have money, that doesn't mean you have to spend it all in one place. Let me tell you, okay, let me tell you why the rich stay rich. Like the rich stay rich because like they get a whole bunch of free stuff. Like, the suits that Will Smith and Chris Rock wore last night, tuxedos. Those are $10,000 tuxedos. I think Will Smith was Dolce Gabbana's, and then I think Chris Rock he had like Tom Ford or Givenchy. Listen, you get all that stuff for free. So like that's why the rich stay rich because they don't have to spend their money. Like, man, yeah, $200 for 30 minutes. I don't care. I don't care if it's like some type of arrangement, like that. That right there is dangerously going into simpish territory. You know, I don't know unless your man is like worth like 100 or some million or something like that. I don't know. I like to be flashy, but also like if I'm gonna spend money on a woman, like I'm frugal at first until she shows me some semblance of a loyalty, regardless of the arrangement, man. That just seems like a lot, bro. That seems like a lot. All right. Let's see. I know where you're coming from. I wouldn't handle it like that. Um, but disregard. But she disgraced him publicly, and and he honored her publicly. Doesn't look good, and it wasn't pretty. But I stand with Will. Uh, Outside of this situation and outside of the past, 2 years or whatever, I would say yes, I stand with Will. I don't stand with him allowing a behavior. I blame him for allowing Jada to have this behavior and for her treating him like this. The reason why I blame him is because he hasn't corrected her behavior, or if I was Will, I would divorce her. I would divorce her and keep it moving. And from the way it seems like she's holding the power in that relationship. And anytime I'm in a relationship with a woman, if I'm not in control, if I'm not the one that's the head of that relationship, I leave that relationship. Doesn't matter how good she looks. I always say there's more of them than there are of us. So we have the pick of the litter. Will Smith, $100 million man. He has more than 100, I think. Leader amongst his peers. Yeah, yeah. I mean, before the past couple of years, like you would have thought, Will Smith was RP. Now it's just not now. Like he's holding like a big blue pill right now. Will Smith is still high value, beta male. Yep, no different than everything. Yep, yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Hey, learn to travel, man. What's going on, man? You want to get on this panel and talk, or what's up? Ah, all right. Well, make sure she signs an NDA. Make sure that she signs an NDA, Omar. If he got the money like that and he want that cookie that bad, make sure that she signs an NDA and no you know no outside children, man. No outside children, because once you have that, the wife gonna take you for everything, everything. You got it, bro. A husband, yes. Okay, agreed. Well, no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying like that. That's beta for him. It's beta how he went about it. That's what I'm talking about. It's beta how he went about it, not beta for him defending his wife. It's beta how he went about it. All right, all right. Felicia, if you're still in the chat, can you post the link so Learn to Travel TV can get on the panel? If not, don't worry about it. I can send it to him. Give me a minute. Hold on. Felicia might have left. Mm, tu- 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 tu. All right, Learn to Travel. I just sent you the link on your WhatsApp. All right, check out a couple of these. Let's see. Ben, you stand with Will, physical assault because of the words you didn't like towards his wife. Any black male will have gone to jail for at least 6 months. This is this is on tape. Slam dunk and assault. Yes, it is. Yeah, no, I just sent it to him. No worries, Felicia. All right. So, you all ready to go? Let's go. Travel
What's going on?
TV, man. How's it going, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. I hear an echo. It might be on my end.
Yeah, I think the echo's on your end, man. Oh, if you still have YouTube up, if you still have YouTube up somewhere else, close out of YouTube. Just use StreamYard. All right. So while you figuring that out, I'm just gonna look at look at some more of these messages here. Yeah, that would be a open and shut case, Omar. You're right. Handle your business with your wife in private. Honor her in public. It might seem that way to you, but we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You know what? That's a fair point, Ben. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Publicly, it don't look good though. It don't look good. I don't like it. I just personally would not want to be in a situation like that. She's not in the U.S. legally. She's from Central America, so she won't snitch. Remember, this is my friend asking me these things, not me. All right, Omar. All right. You seem to know a lot about that situation, though, Brody. Just saying. You seem to know a lot about that situation. Okay. All right. Learn to travel TV. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for having me.
Yes, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Listen, man. This week my plan was to get into, Medellin, the recap, everything. I went to bed around like, 9:30 ish last night. Wake up like 4:30. My phone is just lit. Will Smith, Chris Rock, oh everything. I'm like, what is going on here? So I'm looking at everything and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go live and talk about this thing. So gonna have this conversation, man. Gonna have this conversation. So let me just check out a couple of these messages and then I'm gonna ask you your thoughts. Felicia Fax pen. Oh, okay, yeah. No worries, no worries, Felicia. I got it. Okay, all right. So what are your thoughts in reference to what happened last night?
I think the issue is deep rooted, and it wasn't about the GI Jane joke. It wasn't about Chris Rock. I think it was Will Smith just finally had enough.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
And earlier I had said that he was laughing at the joke.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at that video a couple times and he looked very comfortable. Someone said that they had words backstage before the show started. There was some tension. And I was having a conversation with someone. I said if they had tension prior or beef prior,
Mm-hmm.
it's on site. There's no kikiing and all chummy and laughing at his jokes. If
Right.
if me and you have a problem, I'm just gonna sit there. I don't care if it's my night or what. I'm not
Right.
laughing. I'm not entertaining you. I'm not giving you that energy.
Right. 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 Yeah.
So I don't think it was about Chris Rock. I think when he looked over and saw Jada wasn't laughing and
Yeah.
smiling, I
Yeah.
think that's when he was like, "Oh, I gotta do something now," because
Mm-hmm.
mentally, I think or I feel that his man was now questioned, and he's gonna have to deal with that when he gets home.
Right. Yeah. No,
So that's my thought.
no, that's an excellent point. I think that when it happened, um, well, actually, let me kind of rewind. So now I know that people were saying that, I think it was what back in 2016, 2017. I know they showed a clip of Chris Rock making fun of Jada Pinkett about the Oscars, and I don't know if the bad blood had started there, if you will. Hold on, what happened?
Lost connection.
Okay. Yeah, because it's showing you again.
Mhm.
Hold on. Let me take. All right. Let me take this one out. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, guys. Let me. All right. You good?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what I was saying was, I was saying. So let me kind of rewind. So back in what 2016, 2017, I think like they were like Chris Rock had spoken, like he made a joke or something of the sort, right? About Jada Pinkett, and I don't know if the bad blood has stemmed from there. What I do think, what I do think is that uh, maybe Will Smith didn't, maybe he wasn't feeling the joke then, or you said that they had some words when at the Oscars, like I guess conversation backstage, if you will. But kind of like what you said, right? Like if I'm not feeling what somebody's saying, I'm not laughing at anything that anything that he's saying. Because when Chris Rock first opened, Will Smith was laughing.
Mhm.
Before he started talking about Jada, I'm talking about. So Will Smith was laughing. So like you said, like like if you and I have bad energy and you're a comedian, I'm sitting there like, I'm
Exactly.
not messing with this dude. Like I'm not even, I'm not even on that time. Like I don't care if it's funny. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. And then afterwards or whatever, we have our conversation. And if it comes to fisticuffs, it is what it is. But what I'm saying is like, so I don't know. I don't know if it was really that deep. I think what it was is that they had this converse. I'm sorry. Will Smith had this inkling in his mind, like when like I saw Jada kind of roll her eyes and she was kind of annoyed or upset, and then like Will Smith, I think like basically like he took everything that what everybody was saying, all the
Exactly.
memes, the August Alsina,
Always.
the
Yes.
Red Table Talk, uh, everything, and he just went up there and just said F for everybody. That was it. And Chris Rock just happened to catch the brunt of it. You know.
Exactly. Exactly. So now Will Smith now, instead of looking like a hero,
Mhm.
there's two factions now. There's the faction that say, "Oh wow, that's how a king's supposed to stand up for his queen," and then there's the other faction that's saying, "Wait a minute, what are you doing? You're making a mockery, and now you're giving these people additional fuel for them not to like us even more. They're gonna say that we don't know how to behave when we get invited to places. So it's just like, what are you doing? You're a professional.
Right.
This man's one of your peers.
Right.
So
That's my main thing about it, right? Is because that the fact that there are two A-list celebrities, like like if somebody says Chris Rock's name, somebody says Will Smith's name, people all over gonna know who they are, right?
exactly,
So like, and they're both brothers, and it would have been such a beautiful thing. Like you had a lot of talent there. You had Chris Rock, you had The Rock, you had Diddy, you had Denzel, you had Samuel Jackson. Like these are like top names. And now like what I would have liked to have seen was like pictures, maybe all of them together, or you know,
Black
um,
excellence.
yeah. Like there's a picture of Denzel Washington and Samuel Jackson. They hugging each other. But the thing about it is like I had to see that on the back end. On the front end, all you see is the slap,
It's
slap,
it's
slap,
a
slap, slap.
distraction. Yeah,
Right, big distraction, exactly. And it, and one of the things that frustrates me the most is that um especially seeing a lot of our sisters saying, "Oh, I want me a man like Will Smith," and I'm like, okay, but like, who's gonna, you know, cause a public scene? Well, let's take it off. Let's just say, let's take it to uh, a regular 9 to 5 type of guy, right? And he does that. Oh yeah, baby, you got him, right? Yeah, jail, no income coming in, no income coming in. Oh, she's out. After a while, she's out. She's out. After a while, that money pot, yeah, oh yeah, I got me a strong man, blah, 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 blah. He's in jail, he's in jail, gotta pay fines, rent still due.
Missed 2 3 days of work because the
Yep,
courts closed and it's the
right,
weekend,
yep,
Friday night.
right, yep. Courts closed, courts closed, courts closed, possibly could lose your job. Um, Again, I was saying, rent or mortgage is due. Got to put food on the table. Oh, kids is there. Kids got to eat. I'm just saying, it's such a domino effect that, like, the thing about it is, when I seen these ladies talking about it, I'm like, you only thinking about the instant effect. You're not thinking about the long term gain.
The long term. No.
Right. Right. Exactly.
They're
Yeah.
for the moment. It's only for about the moment. Instant
Right.
gratification.
Right. Exactly. That instant. Yeah. Because you see when he made that speech, like, he was crying because he was like, oh, I effed up. Because in his mind, he knew he effed up. He effed up the night. He messed up the night. Like this was supposed to be a big win, right?
His
This
first.
this is supposed to be a big win. Big win, man. Big win. And I mean, congrats to him with winning that award, but like, now everybody's talking about, like the shout out to my man LB, the N-word issue did. The N-word ish. That's all. That's all. Everybody,
So then the other thing is no one now remembers the name of the movie. No one knows what the movie's about. All they know is the slap heard around the world, like you had mentioned.
right. Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
He we you know what it is? We expect more from Will. And
Yeah.
maybe that's a lot of pressure for one man to handle.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? That is an excellent point, because I do like, um Stephen A. Smith was actually talking about it. And for those of y'all who don't know who Stephen A. Smith is, I think all of the gentlemen do. We watch ESPN Sports Center, whatever. But he works for ESPN, and he has said last night, as I was watching this morning, on his Instagram, he was saying, like, he was not expecting, like, for anybody to, like, kind of do, like, cause a scene at the Oscars. He said Will Smith would not have been one of the names, to cause a scene. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have thought that. Like, I would have thought, like, and shout out to Diddy, but I thought maybe Diddy might have, Diddy might have been the one to slap somebody or something. Like, not Will Smith. And no, I'm not saying that Diddy's tough. No, but I'm just saying, like,
The Source Awards. They turned into the Source Awards.
yeah. See, that's the thing. But see, that's the thing. Like I don't want people who don't look like us to say stuff like that. And it could be a possibility. They could be like, hey, listen, we can't have, maybe for 2023, they say, hey, you know what? We may not be able to have too many of them in here because
But
we
they
don't
are
want it to be
saying
like the Source Awards, right?
They are
Exactly.
saying it though. They
Right.
are saying it in their little.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let me just get to some of these chats here. That was a beta move. That would have gotten any brother locked up. Yeah. Let's see.
It could have gotten a brother locked up and a brother killed.
Look, the thing is, and I don't know like if people noticed, but when Will slapped him, like, Chris kind of balled his fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that was like, I think Chris was like, hold up, we can't, no, this can't happen.
Hey,
So it's
I'm
like,
on a 10-year contract. I can't fumble the bag.
Right. Yeah.
And then isn't Chris from like Newark?
No, Chris is from Brooklyn, man.
Okay, okay, still all right there.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
Chris had it in. Chris was thinking.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. For Omar, I don't think he cared. He didn't hesitate. Even if he got escorted in cuffs, he did what he felt he needed to do. It's not beta. I wouldn't do it how he did it, but I ain't mad at him either. Yeah,
You know.
I mean Ben, we gonna have to agree to disagree. I know Ben personally, and we could go. He and I could go back and forth like all day, all night on this.
But that's what I'm saying. There's two
Yeah,
schools of thought, just and
yeah.
that's the beauty of having an opinion, and and we can agree to disagree, or we can agree to agree. So
Nah, yeah, absolutely, 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 absolutely. Let's see. HD, my guy, what's going on, bro? Uh, Denzel was right. The devil comes out at your highest moments. Absolutely, it does. Absolutely, it does, man. I mean, it, let's look into that even more because, um, like we talk about what the past, what like 3 years, um, with the red table talk, the whole conversation, and and by I'm not necessarily saying that Jada is the D word or whatever, but what I am saying is, um Will has been pushed, Will has been challenged, and publicly, I and maybe Learn to Travel, you may agree, but I have not seen Will step up to the challenge of reeling in his family, at least on a public spectrum, right? So shout out to Ben, because Ben was saying we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and I know Felicia, you was agreeing with Ben with that, and you're right. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but in the public, that shit looks bad. And I don't, me, I don't curse much on my channel, but I had to put that emphasis. It looks bad.
and let me and here's the other thing as well. We talk about a red table talk,
Hmm.
all that jazz. Okay, fine, but we don't know what's going on in Denzel's world.
Hmm.
We don't see what's going on in Martin's world. We
Hmm.
don't see why do we see what's going on in Will and Jada's bedroom? You
Yes,
know, it's
very true.
and I think you said earlier he hasn't corrected that behavior.
No, he
Then
has not.
then they had the wild kids that are free spirits, and they got their own. It's just so much that a man can take, and I
Right.
think I think he's just reached that boiling point where he just said enough is enough. 2022, no one's gonna mess with me. No one's gonna you know
Right.
I'm not gonna be the butt of the joke anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. That retaliation was not just for Chris Rock. That retaliation was for
For the world.
everybody. Yeah. And I believe part of that retaliation was probably even for Jada herself. You know, he's like I can't hit a woman, but you know, Chris Rock, you gonna have to take it for everybody. And that was
Mhm.
that.
But
Yeah.
then what's the sad part about all that? He goes and people aren't going to discuss this, but he goes, he defends her honor, he
Mhm,
stands up for her,
mhm.
and you think that she's happy. She was happy last night. You think that happiness is gonna continue for the next 3 months?
No,
Where they quickly forget.
oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's gonna be, yeah, get him, baby. You did your thing. But
it's
yeah,
never
but
been like that.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, because here's the thing, right? Because here's the thing, right? Like let's just say like it got so bad where he can't, get another movie. I know some people are saying, he ruined his career. I don't believe that. That I don't believe. I don't.
No,
I don't. No. Will Smith is too talented of an actor for his
it
career to be ruined.
but it depends on who he slapped. That's the bigger issue. Who he slapped.
Well, yeah.
Because if he slapped an other or someone from the alphabet community,
Oh, yeah. Got you.
it it would have been cancel culture.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. If it was somebody from the alphabet, whoo, and the alphabet, man, let me tell you, like they're like man, they come together like Voltron, bro. They come together like Voltron, and they
Strength
that's
in
it.
numbers. Strength in
Yeah,
numbers.
that's true. That's true. They tried to, but you know what? They tried to get rid of Dave Chappelle. They couldn't get rid of Dave Chappelle though.
That's a good point.
They
Good
tried
point.
though. They tried. You know, they tried. But I get exactly what you're saying. Hold on. Let me get some of these chats. Hey guys, so I'm gonna jump off probably like 10:55 because Taylor Made Dreams has a live at, did I say 10:50? I meant 9:50, sorry. Taylor Made Dreams has a live at 10 p.m. and I'm gonna check out his live. He and I have a collab later this week. More details to come though.
Yeah.
Um Ah, yes, Felicia, I would love to hear your point of view. You have the link, so you could get on. You could get on if you want to talk. You know, put the moderator down, and I want to listen to what you have to say, especially from a woman's perspective.
Shout out to Felicia.
Yes. Oh yeah, Felicia. Yeah, Felicia holds me down, man. Do you think he? Oh, okay. So they're having their own conversation here. I'm on Will's side. We'll never know if words were exchanged outside of the. Yeah, that's true. We will never know. And to be honest with you, I would rather not know. You know what I mean? At least let that be private. Yes, not in that, not in that. What's the word I want to say? Not,
Arena.
yes, not
In
in
that
that arena.
forum.
Not in that arena. Right. You put the gloves on in the wrong arena.
Bro, I have people hitting me up from Colombia asking me what happened to Will. I'm like, this is international. This is a
Oh,
international.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Let's see. Definitely see your point. Where's Chuck? What's going on, bro?
Truck.
Got mic issues. No worries, man. No worries, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I got yeah, so I got some more videos this week. I got some more videos this week. I'm definitely gonna be getting into the Medellin. You know, my boy who I travel with, we mostly use his camera, so I'm waiting for him to do like some edits and stuff like that. But I'm probably gonna put him on the channel, and then we'll probably just go talk about a recap and stuff like that. But
Awesome.
yes, and then I got TMD later this week, and I got Razor Rays this week. Um, I'm back to work this week, guys. I'm back to work. I'm back to work.
Good, good. Hey, bro, I'm gonna jump off because I also have my guy on the 13th floor. They're doing a video on, I mean, live on this as well. So I gotta jump on that one as well. So, but thanks for having me. And
Absolutely, man.
I'm going to Cartagena on Thursday. So
All right.
be on the lookout for that. I may hit. I'll hit you up.
All right. Hold on. Felicia, can you drop Learn to Travel TV's link? Make sure that people
Thank you.
like,
Thank
follow,
you.
and subscribe to him, please. Uh,
Hey, and like the battle rappers say in there's the slogan, protect yourself, protect your peace, protect your resources.
yeah, absolutely, man. Speaking of battle rap, I was watching. Anybody who watched battle rap. I was watching Any Given Sunday on
You're great.
Caffeine. Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, that stream was terrible, but the battles were fire, man.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, man, but thank you for coming on. Lord of Travel TV. You know, maybe next week you and I can, get on. Wait, you're gonna be in Cartagena,
I'll be in
so
Cartagena.
When you get back though, when you get back, we gonna have to put something together.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
All
How
right,
long? How
Cat.
long you out there for? For like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
No, 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 no. The 31st to the 5th. So Thursday to Tuesday.
Oh,
Just a
okay,
week,
okay.
just a
Oh, like a
weekend.
long weekend. Okay.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
to take that away. 1, 2.
Okay. There you go. All right.
All
All
right,
right.
guys.
All right. You
Thanks,
on
Shaq.
playoff mode. All right, my guy. Salute, brother. All right. He increased his value by defending his woman and a woman's. You know what? that's that's uh that's true, HD. Very, very true. Very, very true. He definitely did do that. Um, he definitely did do that. Yeah. If the ladies are backing you, you ain't getting canceled. You good. Or if you ain't do nothing to somebody in the alphabet community, you good. So HD, you got a point right there, bro. Dave Chappelle never slept anyone. Facts, 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 facts. Yeah, yeah. We just say the alphabet community here because um, man, YouTube is very different. Like you say something where one of them may feel some type of way, and they all coming after you. So I just say alphabet, or different community or whatever. But yeah, I yes, you're right about that. Dave Chappelle didn't do anything. True. Okay, no worries, no worries, Felicia. Okay, no worries, no worries, no worries. I'm about to wrap up anyway, but yeah, I got to collab with Learn to Travel TV. We're gonna do it when he comes back from Cartagena anyway. So, um, I'll keep you posted on that, Felicia, on when he and I are gonna do it. I know this is kind of like last minute notice, Felicia, but typically I like to be on point and let you know when I'm gonna be doing stuff. So I know I kind of just was like, hey, I'm going live. But anyway, so let me just wrap this up. But I'm just gonna say this. So thank you for everybody who did join this live. I appreciate you all. And one of the most important things of this story is, men, we need to get our house in order. There's nothing wrong with defending your wife. You should defend your wife. Absolutely. I believe that there's a time and place for everything and how you do it. Now, I am a supporter of Will Smith. I am not a supporter of what he did last night, and I've not have been a supporter of his behavior within the past couple of years on how it's perceived that he's allowed Jada to put their personal lives um, out there for the public. Now, we see a lot of famous wives, but we don't hear them. Let that marinate. We see them, but we don't hear them. I'm of the belief that man needs to take care of the household. Man needs to be the head. Woman needs to be the neck. Um, where do we go from here? We can't have this type of behavior in a public setting. Not at all. Especially us as black people. We got to do better. We got to think better. Um, we always got to think about the long game, and always make sure that we understand. How do I want to say this? We always want to make sure that we understand that we come to work or public settings with a purpose. We come with a purpose. So this is not a job. This is a purpose. So always think about that. I'll leave it there. I'm gonna check out Taylor Made Dreams live. He's going live at 10 p.m. But again, thank you all for joining. Last thing before I get off, I know people want to see what's going on with Medellin. What's going on with Medellin? Medellin this week. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. All right. Thank you all for joining. Last thing is stay purposeful, and I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.